Have you ever wondered what would happen if one of your friends or a family member went to stay at a hotel and never came back?
Today we'll be diving into the mysterious case of Elisa Lam. Elisa Lam was a Canadian woman with a Chinese ethnic background who was born in Vancouver, Canada on April 30th, 1991.
At the beginning of the year 2013, she traveled to California in the US. She checked into the Cecil Hotel where she shared a room with two other people, but later on needed to change her room because of her roommate's complaints about her strange behavior.
A few days after she had checked into the hotel, also on January 31st, her parents called the Los Angeles Police Department because they couldn't contact Elisa.
The police then began their search to find Elisa. They searched through the room that she stayed in at the hotel, but also other parts of it with police dogs. After their failure of finding her, they decided to investigate further on February 6th.
On February 14th, the Los Angeles Police Department released security camera footage of Elisa Lam acting strange inside of an elevator. This piqued a lot of curiosity upon the media, as everyone was wondering why she could have been acting that way.
On February 19th, San Diego Lopez, a staff of the Cecil Hotel, went upstairs to the roof area to check the water tanks as there had been many complaints about low water pressure, as well as the water having a weird taste and being black.
What he didn't know about was that a horrifying view was waiting for him inside the water tank, which just so happened to be Elisa Lam's naked and dead body.
Chills, bro, chills.
And what's the most shocking to me is that according to the media, her body was found bloated and decomposed, and it was in a state where it almost looked green. And shockingly, she apparently had no signs of physical trauma, sexual assault, or suicide on her body.
That's disgusting. I'm so sorry, I just can't imagine a green body. Feels like something straight out of a zombie apocalypse movie.
Yep, poor her.
So, aside from all this, there are a lot of theories when it comes to this case, like dozens of theories.
Oh really? What are they?
Well, this one theory that I saw on a social media platform called Reddit before states that Elisa was apparently playing a famous Japanese ghost game. So, some people think that when she was talking to herself outside of the elevator, she was apparently talking to a ghost.
Wow, what?
Yeah, that sounds pretty unlikely to me. This one theory that I saw before states that she might have committed suicide. As much as I think that this is one of the more believable theories, it still doesn't feel real that she just casually opened the water tank by herself, just like that. That doesn't sound possible, right?
Nope, definitely not. You need more than just one person to open that thing. It's pretty heavy. And at that time, I don't think that anyone was on the rooftop because if anyone was there, then they would have heard something.
Yeah, and many people actually associate her death with being the result of not taking her bipolar disorder pills. When I was doing my research, I saw somewhere that she had bipolar disorder and depression as well, if I remember correctly. Now, with that being said, many people think that she might have had a psychotic episode as a result of not taking her pills. During a psychotic episode, people cannot identify what is real and what is not.
Another theory is that she was murdered and that her death was planned. People who believe in the theory believe that it was some sort of foul play since she was found naked without her clothes.
Maybe, maybe not. So, any more theories?
Actually, yes, I'd like to bring up one more theory, which is pretty stupid, honestly, in my opinion, but it's actually one of the most popular theories when it comes to the case of Elisa Lam.
Really?
What is it?
So, this theory states that her death was a copy of a film. And honestly, people just think this way only because of the fact that the way she died is similar to a movie called Dark Water. In the film, the body of a girl is found in the water tank on top of an apartment block after guests noticed the water looked dark and tasted funny, which was exactly how Elisa Lam's body came to be discovered.
I think it's just a coincidence.
Me too, honestly.
So guys, what are your personal thoughts when it comes to this case? What do you think happened to her?
I think that she forgot to take her bipolar disorder pills, and because of that, she ended up having a psychotic episode, which caused her to go crazy and eventually end her own life. But I still don't know how she went into that water tank.
Me too. I also think that it's because of her bipolar disorder and that she forgot to take her pills, which caused her to go crazy and act strange and eventually end her own life. What do you think, Sumaya?
I think that someone murdered her. I feel like that's a reasonable explanation for her death because before Elisa Lam, a lot of other death cases like hers had happened at Cecil Hotel. Some being murders. I feel like that's also why she looked nervous inside of that elevator and tried to hide, possibly from someone, also a specific person.
So, what is our final decision here? Also, what can we all agree on regarding Elisa Lam's death? If we all were to agree on one of these theories, which one would it be? Since me and Amelia already agree on the bipolar disorder theory, what do you think, Sumaya? When you give some thought into it, would you agree?
Actually, yeah, it might have been that. When I put some thought into it now, most of the death cases that happened at Cecil Hotel were suicides and accidents anyway. So there's a slim chance that someone murdered or at least planned Elisa Lam's death. Since it had been reported that she had bipolar disorder, there might have been a high chance that she forgot to take them, and yeah, we know the rest of the story.
So, these are our thoughts. What do you think, dear viewer? Make sure to drop a comment down below and like this video and subscribe to our channel for more scary unsolved cases like this.